Monique?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start. Ah! um, let's talk a little. Let me tell you a little small story. A woman was carrying a cracked water pot every day. Every morning, she would fill the two pots with water and walk home. One pot was perfect, the other pot had a crack. By the time she got home, the cracked pot had already leaked half of its water. For years, the cracked pot felt ashamed. One day, it said, I am sorry I am broken. I cannot do what other pot does. The woman smiled and said, did you notice the flowers on the side of the road? I planted seeds there because I knew you leaked water, and every day without knowing it, you watered them. The flowers only grew because of your cracks. Sometimes we feel the crack pot. We feel like the crackpot sometimes. We look at our pain, our mistakes, our disappointment, and think, I am
Mm.
broken. But what if the very thing you hate about your journey is creating beauty you cannot yet see? I will read that again. But what if the very thing you hate about your journey is creating beauty you cannot yet see?
Mm.
So, good evening, everyone. We are live again. We are here. We told you yesterday we'll be live again. My name is Teresa. I am a nurse. I live in Austria, a mother of two, and a successful online business owner. So I will leave my business partner, beautiful Monique, to introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Monique. I live in London with my daughter. Before this journey, I owned a traditional business for many years, and honestly, I'm very proud of chapter of my new life. And now I am a very proud of business owner, online business owner. And now I give it to Assessa.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Aziza. And yeah, I also live in Austria. I am a mom of two teenagers, and I work in the finance. And also, I'm an online business owner, a proud one and a successful one. Yes.
Thank you very much. So today we are
Yeah.
going to be talking about something interesting. The part of you that feel broken may be the very best thing to create. Let me read again. The part of you that feel broken may be the very best thing that
Mhm.
creates moments of beauty. Let me ask you something honestly today. How many people here have ever gone through heartbreaks, disappointment, rejection, loss, or maybe season that changed you? And how many times have you looked at yourself and thought, I am not the same person anymore? Because many people think broken season ruined them.
Yeah,
Because many people think broken season ruined them. But sometimes broken season build us.
yeah.
Everything we have been through is what made us today. You should not look like what you have been through. So the first point will be going to Mama Monique. Pain makes you see life differently. Pain makes you feel like different. Can you talk about
Yes.
that for a moment, please?
Yeah. Pain makes you see life differently. That's
Mm-hmm,
is totally true. Yeah. One thing pain does is change the way people see life forever. After
mm-hmm,
enough heartbreak, disappointment, stress, loss, betrayal, of struggle, yeah, people don't see the world the same anymore.
mm-hmm,
Pain mature people quickly. Yeah. Suddenly, you stop caring about superficial things as much. You start following
mm-hmm,
peace, real relationship, time, health, emotional safety, genuine people, quiet moment. because pain has a way of removing illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It teaches people who truly cares what really matters and how temporary
Mm-hmm.
life actually is. And honestly,
Mm-hmm.
some people become softer after pain, others become
Mm-hmm.
guarded. That's me. Some become wiser, some become quieter, some become stronger, some become more compassionate. Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
nobody goes through the pain and stress exactly the same. Pain changes people. Yeah. Sometimes pain force people to slow down, to reflect, to heal, and to rebuild
Mm-hmm.
themselves differently. And one thing I realize, people who suffer
Mm-hmm.
deeply often notice beauty differently too. A peaceful morning, a journaling conversation, a healthy body, a calm mind, a hug from someone you love, simple moment. Because after pain, people
Mm-hmm.
stop talking things for granted. And maybe that is one of the strangest things about difficult season. Yeah, the very things that almost broke
Mm-hmm.
you sometimes become the things that wake you up the most. Pain is painful, but sometimes it also become the reason
True.
people finally start living more intentionally. That is, I give it back to
Mm-hmm.
Teresa.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That is very powerful. And pain changes your vision. Pain
Yeah,
changes your vision. So the second point
fantastic.
is the strongest people usually have the deepest scars. The strongest people usually have the deepest scars, the scars that no one sees. So I will give that second
Yes.
point to Monique. I will take the point three, to
Yeah.
Azizat, sorry. I will take the
Yeah.
Yeah,
point three, and then Mama Monique, be ready for the point four. So Azizat, please.
Yeah. When we look at this from, I want to look at this topic, this particular one, from the
Mm-hmm,
angle of a mother.
mhm.
mm-hmm,
Imagine a mother that went through pregnancy. Imagine the whole pain and the whole labor that the woman goes through. And you can also imagine that during all this time, and then she still has to she still has to be present in case she has some children already. She still has to be present for the children, despite the
Mm,
whole
mm-hmm,
thing, the whole load she's carrying. So this
mm-hmm,
alone, one would think that um, having so much pain, and they still smile and everything, when people always encourage everyone, maybe they are also struggling privately. So
yeah,
one really has to pay attention to that. When people are how do I put it? When people are showing up really strong like that, people like this, one has to encourage them.
yeah,
One really has to cheer them up and make sure that they keep up with that strength they have,
yeah,
because such people, when they are not encouraged, they have really deep scars. And
yeah,
that's really that's very dangerous. That is not encouraging at all. It's not supposed to be. And yeah, that is the way I see it from the aspect of a mother. If somebody
thank
can please elaborate on that. That is just what I
you.
have to say about this.
Thank you. Like a mother, you don't like to see your children. You don't like your children to see you crying. There are some things, there are some struggle that you are experiencing, but you always say your children will ask you, Mama, are you okay? Yes, everything is okay, everything is all right. Maybe it's something that your children have been asking you, Mama, can you please get this for me? Can you get this for me? You know that you don't have money to get that for them. And you tell them, don't worry, one day I will do it. Don't worry, very soon, very soon. And then when they go asleep, you go to your bed and you start crying. The strongest people,
yeah,
they cry secretly. they carry burdens that nobody else see. And there are those that also comfort the others and say, come, what are you? You know, they are always there for other people, but secretly they are also struggling themselves. So as I
Yeah.
said, please get ready for the point five. So I will take the point three. Um, your pain can create compassion. Mhm. People who suffer understand pain differently. I can relate to this. 5 years ago, I was it, is it 5 years ago? Yeah, almost 6 years ago. Yeah. I was sick, and that sickness affected my eyes. That I was 90% blind, and I could not even see my phone. When somebody called me, I would ask my daughter, what is the name? Just tell me the first two words, I will know who's calling. You know, I can hardly see anything. Even when I'm in the train station, I don't know the number of train that is there. I have to ask other people, please, what is the number of train that is here? But my ears was very open because I have to know if car is coming, so I hear very well. So when I see, I know in my workplace I have a patient that is blind. So I understand the pain of that patient because I was once there. So that is why I say the pain can create compassion, because the way I handle the patient, the way I treat the patient is not the way others treat the patient, because I understand. I have been there. I know what it
Yeah.
feels not to be able to see. I know the struggle. Your pain can become someone else's comfort. When someone comes to you and tell you their pain, what they are going through, because you
Mm-hmm.
have been there, you will know the right words to say. Sometimes when somebody comes to you, say, I can feel your pain. But do you really feel that pain when you have not been there? It's just to comfort the person, but it's different. You can relate different when you have been there, when you have felt the same pain. It's different. So the fourth point, please, Mama Monique.
Oh, yeah. So, one
Rejection can become
rejection can
direction.
become rejection.
Mhm,
So, one thing life teaches people eventually
mhm,
is that rejection is not always punishment.
mhm,
Correct? Yeah. Sometimes rejection is a protection. Sometimes is a preparation, and
mhm,
sometimes is redirection. Yeah. But in the
mhm,
moment, rejection
mhm,
is hurt. Yeah, I know that feeling. Being overlooked, ignored, being left,
mhm,
being told no,
mhm,
not being chosen, watching things not work out the way you hoped. It makes
mhm.
people. It makes people question themselves. What's wrong with me? Why wasn't I enough? Why did this? Why didn't work? And honestly, many people take rejection personally. But what if some things were never meant to stay in you life
Sorry
forever?
about that. I don't know that question.
Oh, but what if some things were never meant to stay in your life forever? Some
Mhm,
relationship, some friendship, some opportunity, some environment, because sometimes people are
mhm,
crying over doors that were never supposed to become their final destination. And later, life reveals why. That relationship
mhm,
ending protected your peace, yeah, and that that missed opportunity forced you into a better direction. That disappointment made you grow. That rejection pushed you toward the version of yourself you were becoming. And
mhm,
one thing I realize is rejection often hurts more when we confuse it with our worth. Not being chosen by someone does not mean you are unworthy. Not
mhm,
getting the opportunity does not mean you are incapable. And sometimes life removes things because your future require different people. That's
mhm,
true. Yeah, different place and different growth. And maybe the things you thought was running your life was actually the things redirecting your life towards something better. Think
Mhm.
about that. So now, oh, hello, Gala Amos. Thank you for your comment. Yes, of course, you can join us if you want. Yeah, so let me showing the comment. So we got it from Gala Amos. I
Hello.
want to join
Hello,
this.
Gala.
Yay! Hello. You can join anytime this discussion. And
Yeah.
thank you for listening. And now I give it back to Teresa.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. That is so true. I always say for me that every disappointment is a blessing.
Mm,
There are some things that you pray for that you don't want. There are some things that I have prayed for that God did not answer that prayer, and now I see it. Now I am grateful that He did not answer the prayer because I could not have been able to handle it. Because sometimes we pray for things we don't really need because we see other people around us. We want to have what they have, but do we really need that? So all disappointment, most times it can also be a blessing. It can also be for our protection.
yeah.
So the point five, Asisa to take that. I will take six and then Monique seven. So please, Asisa, broken
Yes.
season builds strength.
Broken seasons build strength.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine life without difficulties at all.
Oh,
How
wow.
would you think it's really going to be like everything just goes smoothly, Everything goes smoothly. You want to open the door opens before you get there. You want to you want to wear your shoes, the shoes goes on your feet before you even put your foot there. What?
Mm-hmm.
You will be a weakling.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
can imagine, and we all should think about it this way, that broken
Yeah.
seasons will only train you to be
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
stronger.
yeah,
Because I'm a woman of faith. And in the scriptures, it says, after every difficulties, with every difficulties comes ease. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you will
yeah.
have it at the back of your mind that there has to be moments of difficulty in life, and
True.
then
Of
after
course.
difficulty, it is. So it can only, whatever does not kill you will only make you stronger. That is it. And I want to use this analogy. I remember when I was in the university, Teresa can relate because we come from Nigeria. I can
Mm-hmm.
imagine I went to university from in a very remote area, Ekiti State, very remote.
Mm,
Transportation, zero. We would walk to campus. Every morning, you have to attend your lectures and you would
Mm-hmm.
walk kilometers to the campus.
really?
Sometimes because the buses plying these roads, they are just like three or four. So how long are you going to wait until the next
Wow.
one comes? Kilometers. So you have to walk and meet the bus in the middle of the road. In the middle, maybe after walking 1 kilometer, then you hop into the
Yeah.
bus. I tell you, we did this for 4 good years, including extra
Wow.
year that there was strike and all that. This is me today. It made me resilient. It
Yeah,
made me stronger. I
yeah,
tell you, whoever has not gone through hard season is not yet, does not know how the music goes yet.
Yeah.
So hard
that's true.
seasons, I always find a way to create a sort of a little bit of difficult situation
Yeah,
for my children also. Because in this side of the world we are living in, everything is already computerized. Everything is ready made. Everything is so that you
Yeah.
just press the button, that you press the
And
button,
it's
water comes up. No, life is not supposed to be like that. You need
mm-hmm.
some training ground. And that is
yeah,
why you see us here today. If you
yeah,
hear the background of any one of us, if we tell you our background, then you will know why we are standing tall today, why we are still here today. Before I started my online business, I was close to burnout. I went through difficult times. Talk about it. Child loss. talk about it, miscarriages, hard working period. But then I thought to myself, okay, how am I going to find a way to redirect? And that is when your brain starts working. And then my brain starts working and told me, good, you have to find a way to change your working mode. And
Mm.
then I started searching online. You know, if I did not go through that difficult time, I wouldn't have come across this online business. And that is where I'm driving at.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm,
So whoever is, and today I am so grateful that I came across it. Now I'm grateful I went through that difficult time. I am now enjoying the fruit of that difficult time. I'm enjoying it today because I am able to reduce my working hours. Day before yesterday, I was able to go jogging on a Thursday. Hmm. On a Thursday morning, I went jogging. You can see it on my page. And then after jogging, before I came back home, I went live on my page to talk about this moment that I have always been waiting for many years. So, viewers, difficult time will
Yeah,
only redirect you. It's going to make you stronger and bring you to a good destination. I rest my
that's true.
case here.
mm-hmm.
Really,
Thank you.
this is
That
my
is so
personal
that is so
experience.
true. You know, I
That
I
is
have
so
been
true. Yeah.
I heard this word that they say when you are, you know, when you are so joyful, you just enjoy the music, but you don't listen to the lyrics. But when life gets hard, you listen to the lyrics. The sound does not
Hmm.
make sense to you. You listen to the
That's
lyrics.
true.
So sometimes when I look at my children, I will prepare food for them. This one will say, "No, mommy, I don't want chicken. No, I want egg. No, I don't want." I will just sit down, be looking at them. When I was your age, I did not get one full egg to eat. I ate half of that egg. My mother will
Ah,
cut half,
even
give
if
me
you
half.
get at all.
And now you are like, I don't want this. I don't want chicken. Chicken.
I
I don't eat chicken
know.
every day.
Yeah.
I eat chicken maybe once in 2 months. And the day I eat chicken, I'm so joyful. And you are
Yeah.
here. I don't like chicken because that thing. That is why anywhere I am,
I know.
I can fit in because of where I'm coming from. I can
Yes.
fit in because of where I'm coming from. So I completely resonate with what Asisa just said. We are
Yeah.
both from Nigeria, so I understand that. So my school stress was also similar to yours.
Can
So
imagine. Hmm.
let's continue, viewers. This is getting so interesting.
It
So I will
is.
take the point 6 and the point 7, and Monique will get ready for the point 8, and then the point 9. So um the point 6 that we are going to be talking about is stop comparing your story. You know, social
Hmm.
media shows highlights. You know, when you see people on social media, you see the shiny object.
Object.
You
Yes,
see the shiny object, but deep down you
a
don't know.
lot.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
I just get
Oh,
sorry. My visitor just go
Let's
home,
Just like,
so
let's
I thought
okay.
continue.
I could still watch you. Anyway, good evening, everyone. I
Okay,
just
you're
have
Yeah.
welcome, Shelly.
to come and hear you. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Thank
Mon.
you.
Okay,
okay,
Thank you.
Shelly.
Thank
thank
you.
Yeah.
you. It's
Thank
Yeah.
okay.
you.
So
Thank you.
So,
the point I was talking about, that you know, in social media you see all the things, but do you know that you can be very famous, and people that are not famous, you don't have what they have. People
oh,
that are not famous, they are so happy. They are so happy they can sleep
yeah,
peacefully, but the world knows you. You don't have peace of mind. Stop comparing your story with others. Stop
that's
comparing
true.
your story with others, because
True.
your story cannot be mine. I cannot compare my journey with you. People think everyone else has life figured out. No, those famous people you see online, they don't have life all figured out. There are some that are dying. There are some that haven't slept for weeks, but they come,
hmm,
makeup. Thank God for makeup. Even when you are tired, you can make up and you look beautiful. Thank God for makeup. But unfortunately, men does not have the makeup that women have. So women can just, make up, and you think, oh, everything is so perfect. and you compare your marriage, you compare your relationship, you compare your job, you compare your business, you
Yeah.
compare everything with everybody you see online. Never compare your story. So the point number 7 is healing is not instant. I am a nurse,
Really.
and in Austria I have gone to 3 different nursing schools, and I know that healing is not instant. There are some losses that will take years. There are some losses that never go away. There are some losses that will take months. There are some losses that will take days.
Mm-hmm.
It never go away. But people rush healing. You don't have let yourself to heal. Let yourself heal. Because if you are not healed, you will use it to punish other people that are coming.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, maybe you were in a relationship, somebody hurt you so much, you get your heart broken, and the next person that will come, you will use that hurt you will use it to be in relationship with that person. That everything the person do, even if it's for a good purpose, you
You
will tell,
think it?
that is what my ex did. That you are also like him. You are like her. It can be both ways. It can be for man. It can be for woman. Because I'm a woman, that is why I'm trying to. Men, no offense, please. Sorry. So this is let's be heed. People think everyone figure it out. It's healing takes time. Healing has no stopwatch. Healing takes time. Every day it will get better. Every day it gets better. Every day it start getting better. Every day start getting better. If you have to talk to someone, talk to someone. If you have to seek professional help, seek professional help. Do all it takes to get healed, so that you will not compare your story with anybody. So the point number 8, Mama Monique, please.
That is number 8.
Number 8, stop calling yourself broken.
Oh, stop calling yourself broken.
Yes.
Ah, I calling
Hmm.
myself sometimes broken.
No. Really? Yeah, you're just human, for God's sake.
Yeah, of
Nobody is
course.
a
I am human. So,
superwoman. No.
oh, that is not easy.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm just honest though. Yeah, sometimes I say it myself that because I'm human and I try to stop scaling that. But
Mm.
sometimes because the life is hurt you. Yeah. Some of you survive things that change you forever. Disappointment, yeah, heartbreak, stress, rejection, loneliness, yeah, financial pressure, silent battles nobody even knows about, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
And instead of giving yourself compassion, you keep calling yourself damage.
Mm.
But listen to me careful, guys, please. Flowers still grow after
mm-hmm,
storm. Bonds still heal after breaking. And people can rebuild themselves after pain too. You are not broken because you are cry. You are not broken because you are struggle. You are not broken because life humble you. You are
mm-hmm,
human, right? And honestly, some of the most beautiful soul are people who suffered deeply but still choose kindness, still choose love,
mm-hmm,
still choose growth, still choose to keep going. That is strength. So please stop speaking about yourself like you are something ruined. Maybe
Mm.
the pain didn't destroy you. Maybe it revealed how strong you actually are.
mm-hmm.
That is really.
Yeah.
I'm a life proof as well. So yeah. So I give it back to Teresa.
Thank you very much. That was very powerful. I'm so excited this evening. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Really.
Assistant, can you
Mhm.
please take the point number 10? No, the
Yeah.
point number 9.
Nine.
Sorry. Your
You see,
story still
yeah,
matters.
exactly, exactly. Viewers, I don't think we have to say much about this. I think this particular um, theme, your story still matters. We are already
Mm.
living it.
Hmm.
You're seeing it live. You know, every time we come here to tell our story. So
Yes.
your story matters.
Mm.
Imagine you being one of us, joining us now, like
Mhm.
Gala Amos
Galamos.
wanted to join us. Imagine if he had been able to hop in. Whatever story he has to say really matters because
Yeah.
someone else is going through that and is
Hmm.
really going to learn from the way he dealt with it. Even if he
Yeah.
dealt with it in a negative way or a
Yeah.
positive way, the person would at least hear that the person dealt with this story that he went through this way. So Monique told her story.
Yeah.
Teresa told her story. I told my story of the way I was before I started this business. And we keep telling all the stories every day. It's not that we don't know what we are doing. Yes, we
Oh
do.
no, we know.
We are coming to tell our stories because we know it's going to help someone sometime.
Hmm.
Our story is what we went through, and then after going through all this, we found this common goal, and this is our online business
Yeah.
community, a community that is filled with people who are success driven, people who
Yeah.
just want you to succeed. I have never found such a community before. I
Yeah.
work in the corporate world, it's a world of competition.
Yeah.
But here in our community, your story matters.
Yeah.
Even if you used to be a broken person, tell me, that broken person that started this online business is the person that finds people who used to be like her. And before you know what's happening, the online business grows like bushfire because people find her, people find him. You don't chase people, you just tell your story and it's relevant to others and you earn from the comfort of your home. And that is why I'm saying your story matters in this online business. If you know you have a story that matters, that you want to tell to people for people to hear, join this online business and you will be surprised that is this really a business of storytelling? Yes, it's a business of storytelling and it's working perfectly.
Yeah.
That's what I have to
Yes.
say today. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah.
I will take the last point and then we'll round up. Beautiful things often come from pressure. Um, Today I went to the gym, and then when I was in the gym, I was just thinking, there were new members that came. We were in the gym group. There were new members that came the first day, and they were just struggling with the sports. And I was just looking at them. I remember the first time I came to the gym. You know, when I woke up the next morning, I was in pains for like 5 days. I
Mm.
was leaking, my body hot, all my body hot. But did I stop? No, I was
No.
still going. You know,
Mm.
beautiful things often come from pressure. But now, I am
Now
so
you have
fit.
six pack.
Before, not yet. I'm working towards.
That's a prank.
Before, like when I run a little bit, it's like my heart want to pop for my chest. But now I don't feel like that anymore. You know,
Yeah.
growth often happens through discomfort.
Yeah.
When you are sitting, you are holding a glass or bottle for a long time. A glass of water, it becomes heavy, except
Hmm.
you move. But when you move, it becomes lighter. So
That's
people diamond from under pressure. Diamond are formed from pressure. Muscles grow through resistance. Sometimes breaking is becoming. Sometimes breaking can make you to become. All these famous people, all the people you see, we were broken. That is why we are here. That is why we have this boldness to do this live video. That is why we are here to encourage someone that there is still hope. That is why you have heard our story. That is why we are here. And my closing point would be that maybe you are looking at life and saying, I am damaged. There's no hope for me again. I am tired. I am not who I am used to be. Or maybe, just maybe, the part of you that feel broken today is creating strength, wisdom, compassion, and beauty you cannot yet see. You cannot yet see. Because the the most powerful people, the most well-known people in the world, they have stories. They were once broken. If they have to tell KFC, the man that found KFC, how old was he? I think almost 70. He did not give up.
Yeah.
But KFC, everybody loved KFC today. Everybody loved KFC because one man did not give up on his dreams. Because one man was damaged and then he tried a lot of things, a lot of recipe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sometimes the cracks you wear is the light you enter. You see, we use the pot as an example. That the pot, there was a crack in the pot, and then for years he was carrying the pot through the fields, and the pot was watering the flowers, and the
Yeah.
flowers grew. He did not know, he was complaining about my crack. Ah, my crack, I'm cracking. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know that your pain that you are feeling was helping somebody else.
Mm.
So we are here, we are business owners. Like
Yeah,
Asisa said, our story, we have our story. My story, my crack brought me here. My crack make me start this online business. And
yeah,
today I feel better. I am so hopeful about my future. I know my future will be bright. I know that through my story have touched a lot of life. I get messages every day that people resonate with my story because I know that there are people like me there. We
Yeah.
do attractive marketing. I attract people
yeah.
like me because I know that people out there are like me. So if you have a story, you want a financial freedom, you want more income, we are not saying you should quit your job. I still work. We all still work here. This is
Yeah.
just a side hustle to make life easy for you. Contact any one of us and we'll tell you what we do. We'll give you information about all we do. So we'll be here again tomorrow to encourage someone. Be here tomorrow at the 8 p.m., 8:30 Austria time. I don't know where
Yeah.
you are watching from. Please, you have to do your due diligence to know the time. 8 p.m. Austria time. We'll be here to encourage someone. So we just want to say good night, good morning, good evening. Have a nice day, and we'll be here tomorrow. Does anyone have something to say before we say bye to our audience? Yeah, love,
How do you do that?
love.
Shirley, do you want to say something?
Oh no, thank you,
Quickly.
thank you. I was just happy to be here. Oh my goodness, you
Yeah.
my kitchen looks so bad, but I still get in touch. I was
Mm,
happy to be yet in the live. So thank
Nice.
you anyway. Thank you so much, guys, and
mhm.
I will
Okay,
watch the before
Yeah.
later.
All
Thank
so
you.
right.
okay.
Okay.
Good night,
Okay.
everyone. Our side. Have
Good
a good
night,
night.
everyone. Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
For watching.
Tomorrow.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Mhm.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.